Y'all not getting ready to believe this. So said again, I don't know you and you don't know me. When I call on that phone, this is a business transaction. Hey y'all, let me roll this window up. Hey y'all, welcome back to, well no, this is a new vlog. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Tashonda and this is Considering Tashonda. I would like to say welcome or welcome back to the channel. So y'all, it's Sunday, it's a new vlog. What is today's date? Oh, it's March the 1st, so happy March. So right now, I'm headed to my mom's. We getting ready to do probably a little retail therapy, probably we'll get something to eat. And that's really it. I've just been at home all day. Right now it's about 4:45. I've just been at home. I got almost all my homework done. I got one more assignment to do, and I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight when I get home because my new class starts Tuesday, and I would like for my Monday just to be free. I just want to go to work, come home from work, and not have to worry about school for a couple hours. So that's what's up today, school and whatever else. I'm gonna stop if I have time. I'm not sure what time they close today because it's Sunday. But I'm gonna stop by Ulta if they're still open because I gotta figure out some kind of regimen for this skin. So the esthetician I've been seeing, she told me to use, I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, Panoxyl or something like that, for the hormonal breakout. Because it just gets worse and worse every day. I mean, look at this. But anyway, child. So I'm going to stop by Ulta because I got to get something for this skin. I want to get some kind of patch or something to put over this monster that's down here on the left side of my face. Something to dry this out. I need to dry it out before tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to say. I need something today that's gonna dry it out before tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. If they're not open, then I'll probably go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's. You know, TJ Maxx usually has all kind of stuff. So if Ulta is closed, I'm gonna stop by there. Now my mother does not know any of this. She thinks we just want to get something to eat. So she knows it's always a trick bag when she gets in this car. So it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, I will get back with y'all once we get to Ulta or TJ Maxx. I'm gonna bring y'all with me.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, think it's meant to be. Scary at first when you change, but it's better than being stuck here in your ways. Comfortable, ain't that comfortable, no. stable now. I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Thought that this was who I was.
That looks so weird.
Yeah, it do.
If they come over here. Y'all, it is Wednesday, March 4th. So, I just left the dealership. My battery went dead. So I had to bring it and get a new battery. $400 later. Now just sitting here at 7 Brew. I just got me a sugar-free drink at 7 Brew. This is the first time I've ordered a sugar-free drink anywhere. So let's go ahead and try it. It's a sugar-free sweet and salty with sugar-free caramel, sugar-free toasted marshmallow, and sugar-free caramel drizzle. So let's try it. And I just got done eating some cinnamon flavored gum, so hopefully it doesn't mess up the taste. Let's see. This is good. Shoot, dropped it on my shirt. This is actually really good. It almost tastes like it's made with real milk though, even though I asked for almond milk. But this is delicious actually. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I don't know what kind of syrups they use, but this is good. So I had a really rough night last night. At the end, about probably like the last hour or so of my work day yesterday, I ended up being in a lot of pain. So when I got home, I took pain meds and I just laid down. Got up, fixed me something to eat, probably around 8:30 or 9 o'clock last night. Made some taco salad, or I made a taco. That's what I made. So, and I'm holding the camera because my tripod thing broke. So it just broke as I was hanging this up. So I'm gonna have to order another one of those today. But anyway, so got up, fixed me a taco, and I sat up for a little while, but I could not sit up too long. My back was hurting so bad, y'all. So I ended up going to sleep around, it was after 10:30. So woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, like looking around like, oh my God, what's going on? I was in so much pain. It felt like I had just come out of surgery. I'm not even lying. I was hurting so bad. But went ahead, took some more pain meds, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So 814. That number looks familiar. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm not getting ready to believe this. So that was the dealership calling me back. She says, hello, Miss So-and-so. This is Amber from the dealer. We have your credit card. What? She said, yeah, it was laid out in the parking lot. I said, okay, I'm on my way. Y'all, I didn't even realize that I was missing the credit card, okay? I'm glad I'm still out this way. I'm about 5 minutes from the dealership. So I'm headed back that way. But anyway, so what was I talking about? So this morning I got up around 3, took pain meds, and I just could not go back to sleep. So went ahead and called out of work. I took a personal day. And I said, while I have this personal day, I might as well go ahead and get the battery situated in the car. So I laid there until probably about 8 o'clock this morning. And I was still in pain, but not as much pain. Baby 7 Brew got the music going. I hope y'all can even hear me. Not as much pain as I had been. So I got up, came out here. They got the battery done pretty quick. Took them maybe about 35 minutes, if that. But y'all gotta tell y'all about one of the guys that work out here. Baby, he had me messed up. And I had to get with him today. I'm gonna try to go in like TJ Maxx or something while I'm out here and see if I can get a tripod for my phone. And see if I can get a tripod. Well, not a tripod, but whatever the stand is for the car for this camera, because I can't keep holding it and talking. And I'll be back and let y'all know. I'll be back and give y'all the tea about me and this guy out at the dealership. Those look real comfortable. But I wouldn't get anywhere out of them, I don't think. Some Doc Martens. They have Birkenstocks in. I don't know what kind of Birkenstock this is. I love the patent leather Doc Martens. These are too cute. I got a thing for mules, y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all how many mules I done bought. This is a 7. That is too cute. Let me try. My right foot is the biggest foot. Let me try it on the right foot. Okay, I can't get it to flatten out the way they got it tied all up. Okay, that is too cute. Wear those to work. I feel like I need a 7.5 though. That's like a just fit. I love the blue. I like the pink. I really like these. It's little Easter eggs. Got a lamb. That's cute. It's pretty for Easter. $10. These are nice. So real good quality. These are pretty. The color is really not picking up on camera, but they are so pretty. Okay, these are so cute. You get 3 for like $24. They really cute. Trying to decide if I like these better or these. I cannot decide. These will probably go better with my furniture. But they are just a dollar. Hello. Okay, this is pretty. I like that. Happy, what's today? Happy Thursday, y'all. Y'all like my fan? So my bestie brought this back from Ghana. She went to Ghana back in December. And we've seen each other a few times since she got back, but she kept forgetting to give me my little gift. So she brought me back this lovely fan. I absolutely love it. When I opened it up, I was like, oh my God. So yeah, it's really, really cute. So I will be keeping this in my purse. Closes up real easy. And she also gave me a bracelet to match. Straight from the motherland. So, yeah, y'all, it's super cute. It's going in my purse. definitely gonna stay in my bag. And she also gave me some of these Lumi deodorant. She gave me 3. And that wasn't a gift. She just gave these to me, which we always do. We always giving each other something. So yeah, I'm gonna give those a try and see if I like them, baby, because y'all ain't told me nothing, Nathaniel, about menopause, perimenopause, or whatever this is. Baby, the sweating. It's for the birds, to be honest. Yeah, I can't do it. I ain't never been this hot in my life. But anyway, y'all, I'm so hungry. I am making me some taco salad, minus the chips, minus the tortilla shells, all that, of course, because, of course, I'm doing keto. And I do have some good news, y'all. I just could not wait. I usually weigh myself when I'm doing keto. I usually weigh myself once a week. I couldn't wait. I started Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Monday, it was either Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. I was like, I gotta weigh myself to see what's going on. I done lost 6 pounds. I had lost 6 pounds by either Monday or Tuesday whenever I weighed. So congratulations to me on that. Have not weighed myself since. I am gonna wait and do it again tomorrow, because that'll be a whole 7 days to see where I am. The first time I did keto, I lost 11 pounds in 7 days. So I don't know. We getting ready to see. Yeah, baby, but I'm trying to get fine. I mean, I ain't toe up, but I'm ready to be fine, y'all. Because I'm finna be outside this summer. How old y'all think I'm turning this summer? Have I told y'all how old I am? It's finna be a hot girl summer, baby. At my mature age. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Anyway, I started physical therapy today, y'all. I have no faith, no hope in this physical therapy helping me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Okay, y'all, my little taco meat was burning. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I have absolutely no faith, no hope that this physical therapy is going to work. And that's because I've done physical therapy 3 or 4 times in the past, and it just has not worked because of the issues I have. I have a pressing issue, so it's just hard for the physical therapy to work. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, so today is Thursday, so yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday, I was in excruciating pain. Like couldn't hardly move. Started feeling a little better yesterday, last night. Of course, taking medicine around the clock. Started feeling somewhat better. This morning I felt okay. Went to physical therapy, just got home, and I still feel okay. I can feel that the pain is on its way back for sure. I did take medicine right before I went to physical therapy, just to kind of counteract the pain. So I guess that did work, but I can feel now that it's inflamed. My leg is inflamed, so that sciatica ain't no joke, baby. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's probably one person I would wish it on. Y'all know who I'm talking about? I would wish it on one person, but other than that, sciatica is, whew, it ain't nothing to deal with. It ain't nothing fun to deal with. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and eat my tacos. My lunch break is just about over. So I did my physical therapy on my lunch break. The place I go to is literally 2 minutes down the street from me. So I was able to get that done on my lunch break. I'm going to be doing the physical therapy once a week. They wanted me to do twice a week, but baby, that copay is high. I said, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'll give y'all 1 day a week. I don't care how long we got to stretch it out. But anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and eat because, baby, I'm starved. Happy Friday, y'all. So, happy Friday. Welcome back to the vlog. Just leaving my aunt's funeral. well, we just had the repast, y'all. That food smells so good. But of course, y'all know I'm on a mission. I could not eat anything. Nothing was keto friendly, okay? Nothing. Everything looked so good and it smelled even better. They had chicken and dressing. That's like one of my favorite meals. One of my favorite meals. But anyway, I'm on a mission. So I'm headed home to probably fix me a turkey burger and some Brussels sprouts. I don't know. That's probably what it's gonna be. Kind of want some buffalo wings, so I may take some chicken out to eat buffalo wings later tonight. I'm not sure though. So yeah, I'm headed home to do that. But I came on here real quick to tell y'all, because I forgot to come back on the other day and tell y'all what happened with me at the dealership. When my battery went out, my car kept saying low battery, low battery. So I called the dealership to see how soon they could get me in to change the battery, because I didn't want to be stuck out somewhere, you know, with no battery. So I called out there. The lady says, I'm gonna go ahead and make you an appointment. She said, but the soonest we can see you is March 26th. Now, mind you, it was probably like March 1st, March 2nd, something like that. I clearly cannot wait until March the 26th. So she said, well, just take the appointment. And what you can do, she said, weekday like Friday, you can come out here and we can work you in. The same thing they told me about the whatever it was I had to go out there for other week. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, the next morning is when I had to take the personal day because of my pain and stuff. So I called and a guy answered, and immediately when he answered, I knew exactly who he was because I've had an issue with him before. So he answers, and I said, I called yesterday, made an appointment to have a new battery put in. I said, and the lady I spoke to told me that I could come, I said, on a weekday to be worked in, you know, squirrels in. I said, is today a good day? Now, that was on a Wednesday. I said, is today a good day to do that? He said, it is a weekday. The man said, it is a weekday. So I said, I said, yes, I'm well aware that it's a weekday. I said, but the lady I spoke to yesterday said to come in on a Friday. That the best day would be a Friday. I said, today's Wednesday. He was like, I mean, it's a weekday. I said, are you getting smart? So he said, no, I'm just saying it's a weekday. So I said, okay. I said, I'll deal with you in person. I'll deal with you once I get there. So I went. When I walked in, there was some kind of situation going on with a lady that was out there and one of the workers that were there. It was like she wanted her way. They weren't giving her way. The manager had to come out. It was a big mess. So when it was my turn, I just went ahead and told him who I was. Then this is a different guy, not the guy I spoke to on the phone. I went ahead, told him who I was, what I needed. He said, okay. Well, the other guy walks in, the one I had spoken to on the phone. And as soon as we made eye contact, I knew he knew who I was. But I didn't say anything. I said, it's already a big commotion going on. I'm not about to add to that. Plus, I had on an identifiable shirt. I'm going to just say that. So I went ahead to the waiting room, and I'm just on my phone scrolling. Well, here he comes. He says, excuse me, ma'am. And I looked up. I said, yes. And he says, do I know you from somewhere? And Lord, why did he say that? I said, yeah, you do. I said, you know exactly who I am. I said, because every time I come out here or every time I call out here, I seem to have an issue with you. And he's like, where do I know you from? And I said, again, every time I come out here or every time I call, there's an issue with you saying something slick out of your mouth. So he's like, what did I do? What did I do? I said, yeah, I'm the lady you just spoke to about getting the new battery installed. He was like, okay, why are you saying I always got something smart to say? He said, I was just letting you know it's a Wednesday. It's a weekday. You can come. It's a weekday. I said, yeah. I said, but there's a way that you say things and a way you shouldn't say things. I said, you should always be professional. And I said, would you speak to a white woman that way? Do you talk to the white women that way when they call? Do you speak to the white women that way when they're in your face? So he says, oh, don't do me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at my wife. So he pulls out his phone. Look at my wife. Look at my wife. I said, is she white? So he says, no, she's as black as me. Now, he's a black guy. He says, no, she's as black as me. And he was like, I ain't trying to be smart. I ain't trying to be smart. And he said, what did I do? I said, the last time I was in here, you got smart about the door. So he says, what happened with the door? So I said, so this was when I had the flat tire, if y'all remember, when I had to go out there about the flat tire. So he says, what happened? I said, well, when you went out to look at my tire, I said, when we were on our way back in, you were going through an employee only door. Now on the door, it read, employees only beyond this point. So I simply asked, is it okay that I enter through this door? And so his response was, it's just a door. Like, at no point are you professional. And I don't believe if I was a white woman, you would have that same response. And I say that because I've dealt with that with a lot of black men. They talk to black women any kind of way, and a white woman, they bending over backwards to kiss her ass. Lord forgive me. But it's the truth. But long gone are the days that I let people play with Mr. Shonda. I'm not doing it. And so I told him about himself, read him for filth, however y'all want to say it. And so he was like, yeah, I get in trouble all the time at home about my mouth. Yeah, because you always got something slick to say. And it's unnecessary. I said, I don't know you and you don't know me. He said, well, I meant it to be funny. I thought you was going to laugh. I said, again, I don't know you and you don't know me. When I call on that phone, this is a business transaction. I don't know you. You don't know me. Why are you trying to make me laugh? I don't know, y'all. I could be crazy, but I expect the same professionalism that you're going to give a white woman when she calls. And that goes for anybody. But anyway, y'all, let me get my butt home. I'm just sitting here yapping. Let me get my butt home because I'm about to starve thinking about that chicken and dressing. What is it? Oh. Child, so we done came down here to the bin store trying to see what they got. Today is $10 day. Tomorrow is $7 day. I'm not seeing really anything I want for $10. Now, I might come back in a couple of days and pay $5 for it. But I ain't really seeing nothing I want for $10. Toilet paper. Mm-hmm. It's a little pack though. I don't know. See, like these are cute. They're little, but not for $10. No. So Fridays are 10, Saturday 7, Sunday 5, Monday 3, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 1, Thursday 25. This is a good Wednesday or Thursday item. Huh? Oh yeah. This is a nice little jacket. nice. It's heavy too. Got a good quality. I don't know nobody that can fit it though. This is really nice. Oh, these are some house shoes. Those are probably cute. But I don't want to pay $10 for them. I've been seeing a lot of leggings and stuff. This is a sweatshirt recording. I don't know what that says. Now, I like the sweater, but I don't like this. I don't like it in Vans, but I like everything else. Oh, a little leather skirt.
Oh,
How
go
cute.
with that. Oh, it's nice. Girl, what's that leather?
Shoot, I don't know. It's a size 6. That's kind of cute.
That's real cute.
Might could put that in the consignment store. It's really cute. Huh? Not for no $10. Is that a Stanley? It's all scratched up though. Girl, I seen so many cups I wanted yesterday while I was out. I did not buy one.
Shit, I can't. I got some time for it this morning. Yeah. Are you good?
Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So as you can probably see, I'm not in the best of moods today. So I'm not gonna be before y'all long, like they say in church. But yeah, I'm not gonna stay on here long. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I've talked about it many times before on the channel about my neighbors above me and the noise issue. So I've reported the noise at this point, let's see, 4 times. I've given much grace, but last night I have to draw the line at what happened last night. So let's see, what's today? Today is Sunday. So probably Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday or Thursday of last week, I reported the noise once again to the property manager. So what I said was, did you say anything to her the last time I reported it? So she says, yes, we did address it. So I'm like, okay, well, the noise has not stopped. And let me tell y'all what kind of noise it is. So I believe it's a woman and 2 children that live there. That's all I've seen. And when I say children, I'm talking babies, toddlers. They are no older than 4 or 5 years old, okay? They should not be making as much noise as they're making. So it sounds like they're standing on furniture and then jumping off all day long. All day long. It's hard for me to have a meeting because y'all know I work from home a couple of days a week. When I'm gonna insert a clip of me trying to have a meeting and the noise that they're making. If I can find that clip, I'm gonna insert it right here. Professional background. I started in the customer service industry. I started out working for a large insurance company. Yeah, so last night, I probably got in here last night around probably 9-ish. And I was pretty tired when I got here. So I did what I needed to do and I laid down. The noise was immediate. As soon as I came home, they were already making noise. Okay, fine. 10:30 rolls around, still noise. 11:30 rolls around, they're still up, jumping in the middle of the floor, running from room to room, screaming and yelling. 12:30 rolls around, a.m. rolls around, the same. 2:30 rolls around, the same. 4:30 rolled around, and it was the same. It wasn't until 5 o'clock this morning that the noise stopped. That's it. Now, I've already told the manager that if she doesn't handle it, I will. And if I have to handle it, it's not going to be pretty. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to be nice. I'm beyond nice. This has been going on since July. We are in March. We're almost to the middle of March. If I have to say something to this lady, and now I do, look, I don't even know if y'all can hear that. They're already up. Damn it. They just went to bed at 5:30. What are you doing up already, hopping in the middle of the floor? Oh, Lord, forgive me, please. Y'all, I'm making my coffee because I need something for my sanity right now. Anyway, 5 o'clock this morning is when I finally was able to go to sleep and stay asleep. I kept falling asleep. Every time I fell asleep, another boom. Boom! 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 I am fed up. I'm at wit's end. I even thought last night to call the police. I'm not lying. Because if the manager's not going to handle it and you've asked me not to say anything, then who you want to say something? Who's supposed to handle it? I don't even know what the police would do. I don't even know if you can call the police for something like that. I've never dealt with a noise complaint. I've never had noisy neighbors, ever. Not once. This is the first time. And it's like she just does not give a damn. Like I said before, my mom had 2 small children, me and my brother. We were not allowed to rip and run through her house. That was a no-no. It's unheard of. I never heard of this before. Kids just ripping and running through the house. Find you something to do. Go have a seat. Sit, and there's nothing wrong with the kids playing, but it just gets to a point. It's just disrespect. It's just disrespect. And so when I see her outside, it's on, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I know me. I ain't gonna be able to be nice. I'm beyond being nice right now. Y'all pray for me. If y'all praying people, y'all pray for me. That God shows me some kind of strength to be nice. Because I know me. I know my mouth. Something I always say is, I don't mess with anybody. I don't. I try to carry myself in a way that I am kind to everyone. I treat people the way I want to be treated, and I expect the same. I don't tolerate disrespect in any kind of way. And this shit is just disrespectful. It really is. So, when I see her outside, it's up. I'm most definitely going to say something, and I don't know how it's going to come out of my mouth. But I've been knowing me for a long time, and when I get to this level, it's pretty much ain't no bringing me down. What's going to happen is going to happen. She can either be cool or she can come out of the bag. Ain't that what they said in the song? You can either be cool or you can come out of the bag on me. But I'm ready either way. So yeah, y'all. It's Sunday. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing the vlogs from Sunday to Sunday. So I am about to end this vlog, and it will be posted today, hopefully. That's the plan. What am I doing later? I'm gonna start the vlog. I'm gonna pick up the camera again and start a new vlog. Y'all, look, let me show y'all something. Why is the tree still up, y'all? So probably in the next vlog, I'm gonna take this stuff down. Yeah, so probably I'll be taking that stuff off the tree because I am gonna decorate it for Easter. I did decide to do that because I'm having family over. So I'm gonna take this stuff off, and I may get started decorating for Easter. I don't know. But anyway, I do appreciate you all tuning in. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You're gonna love it over here. And if you're already subscribed, or if you're a returning viewer, I definitely appreciate you always tuning in. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one.